In today's video, we're gonna talk about the 5 things that I hate about this van. Being at the beach ain't one of them. Let's go. Alright, so this video is about the 5 things that I hate about my van. Last video I talked about the 5 things I love about my van, so if you haven't checked that one out, make sure you check that out. I don't want to be all negative here. Alright, so we're outside. We're at this beautiful beach here in Key West on a Navy base called Sigsbee. I mentioned this in the last video, but what's really cool, also kind of sucks too, but they're not allowing reservations at the campsite on this base because of COVID. But that means the RV park is basically abandoned. There's nobody here. So someone like me can come during the day, park on the beach. I can't camp here, but I can go find somewhere to camp at night, but enjoy this oceanfront property all day. So the first 2 things that I really hate about this van are outside. The very first one is underneath the van, and it's the reason I got this lift. Oh, the wind's so much quieter here. I should have done the whole video from here. The first thing that I hate about this van is the location of the Volta box. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know I busted up that box a couple times. This is actually a replacement box. I don't know why in the world Winnebago put the most expensive system on this rig in the most vulnerable position. I have a lift and my box is still only about 6 inches off the ground. Without the lift, it's about 2.5, 3 inches from the ground. Even if you don't do the crazy things I do with this van, you're still gonna bang that box up all the time, and you're gonna have the potential of breaking those batteries, which are super, super expensive. And if you bust up those batteries bottoming out, that's not covered in your warranty. That's gonna come out of your pocket. So just be aware of that if you get one of these Travatos with the lithium Volta system. All right, we might as well stay down here for this one. You know, we got these really cool KO2 tires. Man, this van looks mean. It's lifted. You know what? It's a glass tiger. This thing will get stuck super easy. So that's number 2. The second thing I hate about this van is that you can't get it in full-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, and there is no conversion on the market to convert this thing, because if there was, I probably would have done it already. I know all of you enjoyed my getting stuck video and I was able to get out, but not because of the van, because of the Max Tracks I had. So yeah, I really hate that this thing is front wheel drive and not 4x4. All right, the next thing is inside. Let's go. Okay, I showed this in the last video, but I gotta show it now. I know this video is kind of negative, but there are some pretty super positive things. This is one of the things I love about the Travato, are these awning style windows and this completely open floor plan, so you can sit here and enjoy views like this. However, there are some drawbacks to all this stuff around here. The third thing that I hate about this van is how cheaply put together it is on the inside. I mean, it's a bunch of plastic stuff. You can see this thing's like pulling down here. These things break. My whole bathroom fell apart at one point. It was fixed under warranty, but now I'm out of warranty, so next time it falls apart, it's gonna be on me. It's all plastic. It's all plastic. Even some of the things that seem kind of cool, like these cassette windows and the blind there, after you use them a little bit, the quality starts to show its ugly face, and this stuff is kind of cheaply made. Yes, there are some awesome things in this van. There's the Volta system, which is freaking amazing. There's the Truma Combi system, which is amazing. My water pump works great, but the interior setup of this thing is just really bad. And I didn't even mention this basically useless stereo they put in here, and like the world's worst TV. It's like a TV from 1998. So that's one of my biggest complaints about this RV, is the crappy materials they use in the interior of the van. All right, just a quick break from all this negativity to show you some positivity. If you watched my last video, you'll have already seen this scene, but we're gonna go out and check out how cool this parking spot is. So like I mentioned, I'm on a military base and it's just a really cool spot. It's called Sigsbee in Key West. And it's so cool that somewhere down in the Keys, you can have the whole beach to yourself. If you're enjoying this video, please hit that thumbs up button and leave a comment below telling me where you're watching from. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. Okay, the next thing I hate about this van, number 4, is this propane stove. This is the most advanced electrical system in the RV industry. I can run my AC for 12 hours on one charge. This thing is an electrical beast. Why is the stove propane? The stove in the Revel isn't even propane. And the Revel has like 1/10 of the capacity of the Volta system. Why do I have a propane stove? Why do I not have an electric stove? I hate it. I just cover it up so it's out of sight, out of mind. But this should really, really go. Like maybe they could take this cutting board area and put a slide out electrical stove. How cool would that be? Because then it's out of sight, out of mind. You have all this space for prep work. I think it'd be really cool. Okay, the final thing is my bathroom. Let's go back here. It's kind of cramped back here, so this isn't really a spot that I would want to talk in. Well, maybe. Here, let's see. Whoop. Oh, you can see the back of my head. Maybe I can get on the toilet here. So this isn't about the shoddy materials, although the materials in here are shoddy. Like this sink, I can't even use it anymore because I know if I do use it, that this bracket's gonna break at some point. I mean, on a $120,000 van, like, put a better bracket here. My complaint with this bathroom is it isn't functional without modding the crap out of it. The only thing you can really do here is use the toilet, but I hate the toilet anyway because it has a black tank. I wish this was a cassette toilet. The freshwater, black tank, and gray water are each around 11 to 13 gallons. If you got rid of the black tank, you had a cassette toilet here, you could make a much bigger freshwater tank and gray water tank. The other thing I hate about this bathroom, like I mentioned, it's not very functional. This shower is almost useless unless you do a bunch of mods to this area, like adding a shower curtain thing here, trying to set up the shower in here. I tried it twice and it was just a nightmare. It was a nightmare trying to set it up and take it down. It's not functional at all whatsoever. Okay, all that negativity aside, make sure you watch why I love this van. If I put the 5 things I love and the 5 things I hate on a scale, the things I love would definitely win out. I love this van. It's been really good to me. It's taken me to places like this out here, but I believe in transparency and being honest about things. And so that's the things that I really, really, really can't stand about this van. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I put out videos every 2 or 3 days, and I do at least 1 or 2 live streams a week as well. Thanks for watching.
Filling up my cup, coffee talk on the screen porch. So in love, now you're the one I'm losing sleep for. And I hope the wrong ones slip right through your magic fingers. And I hope we find some way to fall in love like we were. Yeah, you're the only reason I was California dreaming in the first place.